This is a mountain of Christmas presents for my cats Ralph and Bella. Seriously, I even found cat-themed wrapping paper. We're going all out with this one. Anyway, in this video, they're going to open every single present, starting with...
Number 1.
Okay, I lied. The mountain is the first gift. It is in fact a secret box fort in disguise. And surprisingly, Bella seemed to love it.
I assure you that's her happy face.
Ralph had a quick look with his customary cautiousness, but I think he thought Bella was chasing him, and quickly left the room. I have a feeling he's going to like this next present, however.
Number 2.
It's actually 3 presents in one, although 2 of them aren't really new at all. They're Christmas-themed cat beds. And you might remember the Christmas pudding and Christmas tree from back when Tom was still around. They've been at my mum's house for 5 years now, but when Ralph and I still lived there, the Christmas pudding was his favourite place to sleep.
I wonder if he can smell Tom on it. That's made me feel really bad now.
Of course, however, cats never do what you expect of them.
Now he's in his teepee. I don't think he's ever going to use them.
Until...
I've been out all day, I've just got home, and someone, was in the Christmas pudding. How's that, Ralph? You don't have to pretend you weren't in it, Ralph. It's okay to like these things occasionally.
Number 3.
It's time to decorate the tree, but I opted for cat toys instead of baubles. See, cats are notoriously obsessed with Christmas trees, as demonstrated here by my old cat Reggie. Ralph and Bella, however, are notoriously unobsessed, with just about everything come to think of it. Not that I want to encourage it, but it would be nice to see them loosen up a little. And for once, Ralph was actually quite curious. Not enough to be playful, but I'll definitely take it over being completely unimpressed.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think he likes it.
Plus, it was really fun to watch his gigantic tail swoosh against everything. Bella, though, was predictably apathetic, but took great interest in the string I used to hang the baubles, so I'll call that a small victory.
Number 4.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting any kind of victory with this one, well, this 5, Christmas-themed cat scratchers. Ralph and Bella have already rejected 2 different scratching posts in videos this year, so maybe it'll be 3rd time lucky? I doubt it. Ralph was first over, walking between them but showing little concern. Then soon it was Bella sat between them, but neither cat gave them any attention. Until Bella noticed the ball, that is.
Just look at the concentration. Oh, is she going to go for it? No. No, she is not.
With some gentle encouragement, she gave it a single very suspicious tap and sat back down. And then... What? She was just about to do it. Is now leaving the room. What's going on, Ralph? Cats are weird.
Number 5.
Number 5 is a good old-fashioned advent calendar, but we have to keep this one a secret from Bella. It's got some ingredients she's allergic to, so Ralph's gonna take one for the team and eat them all. I know, how kind and thoughtful of him. But despite being the grand old age of 15, Bella has exceptional hearing when it comes to treats.
Well, this is awkward.
Don't worry, I gave her some that she could have, and the next present's gonna be all for her.
Number 6.
Some context. Bella loves nothing more than sitting beside me while I watch TV. The trouble is, I never watch TV. I mean, how do people just sit there? What am I supposed to do with my hands? So I tracked down possibly the most questionable Christmas movie of all time. Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever. This is gonna be a long 90 minutes.
Come on then.
If at any instant I dared to stop stroking Bella, she'd tap my hand until I continued. I guess that's what I meant to do with my hands. The movie ended up being surprisingly okay. Granted, it wasn't exactly Paddington 2, but Bella didn't know the difference. She's a cat. In fact, this whole video is an exercise in my own existential neurosis. But I digress.
Number 7.
This next present is actually from Bella, and no, it's not what you're thinking. She's been saving up her pocket money, so much so that her piggy bank's almost bigger than her now. She's managed to save £1,000 and wants to donate it to cats less fortunate than herself at the RSPCA. I think she deserves some more treats for that. Ralph was then inspired to make a donation too, to Thames Valley Animal Welfare, the charity that rescued him and Tom as kittens. We lost Tom a few days after Christmas, so this was really important to Ralph.
Number 8.
One of my favourite Christmas traditions are stockings. And since I'm too old for one, I got the cats one each, full to the brim with cool stuff. I'll show you what I got Ralph first. A feather toy, a Santa hat, this hideous ornament, a cat planter, a pizza cutter, a key ring, and some clips. Whilst Bella also got a feather toy and Santa hat, plus a donut ornament, a cat puzzle, magnetic cat butts, a phone clip, and some cat emery boards. They hated all of it. Maybe they were inspired by that Grumpy Cat movie after all. But let's be real, most of this stuff is for me anyway. I had some pizza, built the wooden puzzle, and put the Santa hat on the Lego cat.
Number 9.
Now, I couldn't forget Christmas dinner, and luckily all the cat food companies pander to precisely my childless insecurities this time of year. So for starters, mystery meat with a turkey and cranberry glaze. Bella loved it. She licked the plate so clean it could go straight back in the cupboard. The main course was a so-called Christmas mousse, lovingly garnished with a sprig of catnip. And you guessed it, Bella loved this too. I adore some of the faces she makes when she's eating. And finally, a glass of warm cat milk to wash it all down. Delicious. See, it's definitely the best part of Christmas.
Number 10.
You might have already seen this in my previous video, but I made Ralph and Bella their very own t-shirts. There's Ralph in a cardboard box as a pocket tee, and Bella's bakery. There are also 5 pins, which join to make Boxingham Palace. You can get them all from halfasleepchris.com, and everything did actually sell out already, so is now available to backorder. Make sure to check the estimated dates.
Number 11.
Now, in the spirit of Bella's bakery, I thought I'd attempt to make some gingerbread cats for the penultimate present. And you know what this means?
I'm making biscuits, so won't you make biscuits with me? I'm making biscuits, I'm gonna open a bakery.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the baking to Bella in the future.
Number 12.
Now, it's worth remembering that the holidays can be a really hard time for a lot of people, and through me erroneously projecting onto my pets, it's a really difficult time for Ralph too. So for the final present, I've got him something very special.
Give him a hug from me, buddy.
Anyway, I have a lot of people to thank for their charity water donations, so thanks a million to Noam, Nora and Miriam, Reed and Rowan, Noah Turson and his mum, Isabel and Jacob Parsley, RD and Owen, Arthur, Argy and Sadie, David, Aaron Jr., Lucas B5 Spidey, Sage, Dave, Zuzi, Sam and Tommy Chappelle and Cindy, James and Percy Littler, Boyd, Thea and Kaysen, Max and Murphy, the amazing cat Samantha, Desmond, Elodie, Horace and Fluffy, Luke and Olivia Jamison and Ollie the cat, the Missouri Lambert family, August and Milo, Callan and Nathan, the Snell family, Samantha, Asher and Puck, Milo Creech, Eleanor B and Luna, Addie Lodell, Davis and Cora, Lila and Tess, Benji and Cat Goblin, Leandro Lane Dude the G, Dakota, Kim, Darren and Cat Salomon Spitz, Henry G, Ruben and Sammy, the Thomas family, Charles A. Sawyers, Theo and Tiffany, Gabe, Charles, Ruby, Luna, Kieran and Anubis, Alex and Eric Smith, Oliver, Athena, Iris and Maxwell, Crazy Coder 12 aka Callum and Daisy the Cat, Emilian from Munich, Freddie Flegg, Arthur Holmes, Matthew, Nicholas and Julie, Josiah and McKenna Fox with Cats Ninja and Socks, Drexlin, Emmett and Miss Bella, Sarah, Dax and Kira, Levi, Roggenbuck, Howie Flint, Henry, Ben and Sarah, Alex and Jack, Ainsley Broughton, Callum, Jeff, Goose, Eddie and Molly, the Bensons, Evelyn, Momo, Scampers and Max, Isaac, Hugo, Mama and Papa, Harry, the Ranger of Doom, Considine, the Interdonado family, Pax, Bryn and Rose Yorit, Elijah Samuel and their 6 cats, Finn, Pip, Magpie and Swarmy, Alessa and Sue from Dublin, John, Rose, Andrew, Michael, Nathaniel and Crumble, Mitch and Sebastian, Henry, Maggie and Molly, James and Cat Cosmo again, Leo, Enzo and Ali, Ethan and Aaron, Chris the Cyclist, Matty Shepherd and family, Theo McCormick, Philip Buff, Kim, Oscar, Maddie, Boy, Cat and Dilly, Ben in Cincinnati, Molly Chandler, Polly, Seb, Fred and Cats, Rowan and Mr. Chubbs, a Chubtastic Chubathon, Thomas, Lisa, Andrew, Jakey and Molly, Jack, Levi and Elliot, Cara and Jesse Crenshaw, Casey Davis, Calvin, Yosef, Nyla and Paisley, Lux, Jojo and their humans, Julian Poundstone, Isla and Aaron, James, Rachel and the Thundercats, Reese and Ivor Gray, Felix and Verity, Cheetah, Benjamin Lloyd, Asaya Ulla from Maryland, the Bird family, Jimmy DeLeon, Paloma V, Odrin O'Leary plus Luna and Oreo, Jude, Adam and Jessica, Kelly Keeling, Louise Dragon and the Crazy Cat's Eyes, Bethany and Clara, Anna, James, Leslie and Yuki, Mary and her dad, Julie and Gretch, Jenny and Eve, Owen and Snoopy, Nicholas Ridiculous, Matt and Harry the Cat, Cassie and Gwenelle, Luna Cat, Franklin, Thomas, Jill and Chuck, Solomon, Kushler and Carmen, Ari Sweeney, Bliss, Jessica and Zoe, Ryan and the Cribs family, Mama Llama and Fata Otter, Adira, Eli and Alicia, the amazing AJ, Handsome Samson and Miss Delilah Sweet Girl, Francesca and Griffin, the Johansson family, Pascal from Switzerland, Jasper and Finley, Valdemar, Russell Sprout, Sam K, Linda, John and Jake, Bruce and Ivan, Ronin, Venus and Artemis, Annie, Sora, Berger and Penny, Oliver, Pebbles and Rosa Luxembourg, James and Lily, Nolan, Mum, Cara, Lucy, Dad and Sis, the Frozen Raptor family, Eli and Hope the Cat, Lewin and Lexia, the Inu family, Marin, Shadow and Carson, Fiamma the Incredible Hair Monster, Arlen, Hermina and Dennis, Matty, Tom, Sam and Loki, Isla Thompson, Asaya and Sharida, Adrian and Julian, Hannah, Owen, Bobo and Tippy, Kit Katecha Seaward, Isaac and Rex Parkin and cats Callie and George, Joshua Crockett and Darwin the Cat, Nolan and Gavin Hickey, Amelie, Brian C, Dan and Jess Van Gogh, Arav, Anu and Cat Willow, Richard and Emma, Jack R, Blake, Jamie, Sophie and Charlie, the Bauer family, Wolfie, Gillian, Jerry, Ruth and Taco, Chris, Rorschach, Pumpkin, Marshmallow and Simba, Omer and Vincent Galley, Ruth, Eamon, Ronan and Berry, Nikki Holiday, Ben and Sophie, Brendan in Chicago, Finn and Chip, Indy and Calix, Lily and Thomas Partridge, Bastian and Mama, and Kyle Robb.